Hey, how are you? I'm glad that we got to meet up today. Oh, really? Oh yeah, you're right. There is something mysteriously in your eye. When did you notice? This morning, right when you woke up? Weird. Is there anyone that could have, done that, do you think? It had to be someone close to you. I don't know. That's crazy. I can't believe someone would do something so weird. But what a coincidence that we were met up today. We were gonna meet up today. I can help you. I can help you remove it from your eye. I'd love to. I'd love to get a really good look and sort of study how your eye is reacting to this unknown entity. What do you think it could be? Maybe a hair or something? Really, you don't know? Weird. Fascinating. I'm gonna wear gloves because I don't want to spread anything. I don't want you to get any sort of infection as we're working on your eye, of course. But don't worry, you're in excellent hands. You know, funny enough, I've done this before, yeah. So I have a bit of experience. Don't worry. What are friends for, besides to help? Okay, we're gonna start off with just an inspection of the area. That's okay. Okay. Just gonna be touching your face pretty up close and personal here. Is it painful? Uncomfortable? Interesting. And have you ever had this happen before or anything like it, perhaps? Okay. Alright. Pretty new experience, huh? Just feeling around, making sure there's no inflammation or anything like that. You look good. How big do you think it is? Is it really blocking your vision? Okay. How much of, I guess a nuisance would you rate it, as far as discomfort goes, as far as blocking your vision goes? How much do you think that it's sort of impairing you to exist, I suppose? Okay. And when did you wake up? So you noticed it just for a few hours then? Okay. Do you notice color, shape? Can you notice any of the details? Or is it just sort of a blob or what? Describe it in as much detail as you can. This will all help me to remove it. That's all I need this information for. Have you ever gotten anything else in your eye? Eyelash, speck of dust. Pretty normal, yeah, most of us have at least once in our life. Just compare the two experiences. Would you say this is very similar? Maybe very different from that experience? Or those experiences? You're giving great information. Thank you. we're gonna start with tweezers. I'm just gonna see if I can easily remove it from the eye. Pretty simple. Okay, nothing's coming off. I'm gonna grab a cotton pad really quick. So far, nothing. So I was hoping that maybe it could be a super fast thing, but I will tell you, I had a sneaking suspicion that it was not gonna be that way. But yeah, I'm just making sure if there's anything off on the cotton pad, making sure it's not breaking into smaller pieces or anything like that. Anything that would complicate the situation. Going to swiftly move on. I want to get to know this object just a little bit more. I have a tape measure, okay, and I just want to understand how much of the eye this fills up, how big it is, which might narrow down what this could actually be too, right? Do you have any guesses or anything? Okay. I mean, it's obviously very small. Very, very tiny. Whatever put this, or got this, whatever this thing is, or however it got into your eye. It's definitely small, so it must have been a precise procedure if it was somebody. I'm just saying because it's so nude for you. I'm not saying it. Actually, now it feels like there's something in my eye. Funny enough, I wonder if it's just because I'm looking at you though. I'm getting like a placebo effect. Kind of like empathy, I suppose. You know, you ever get that? You like see somebody cry, and even if you have no idea why they're crying, it's almost like instinctive. Just to cry. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna go back to the tweezers. I'm trying to be as precise as I can. Of course. Trying to make sure I'm not missing anything. I want to make sure I do this in such a way that I don't miss anything. Taking in the moment to make sure that we do a good job, or I do a good job, and help you out here, because I'm sure that you want this gone. And so I want to help you remove it. Luckily we do have time. And don't worry how long it takes. I'm willing to sit here for a long while if that's what it takes to help you. you like my necklace, by the way? You can't really, if you couldn't tell, it's like a little spiral. I like it a lot, actually. I think it's quite cute. Yeah, I've been really into spirals lately. You know? I just think the design of it is cool. Kind of like buttons. I like buttons a lot. And ladybugs. I know it's not like anything that original, I guess, but that's what I like. I want to wear more jewelry, but I don't know. I guess I have a little bit of sensory issues, and this time when I was a kid where I had something wrapped around my neck, basically, very dangerously. So anyways, now I kind of have a bit of claustrophobia, and like wearing rings is hard because I feel like they get stuck, you know, and if I feel like that, then I have to remove it immediately. Anyways, I feel the same way with necklaces. I can't really wear like tight necklaces. Sometimes even just a feeling. I get claustrophobic. But I'm kind of, I don't know, I didn't think for a long time that I like had any sort of like real phobias, I guess. Like, I don't know, not like any of like the major ones, like definitely not like arachnophobia. Spiders don't really scare me. But anyways, I guess I do have claustrophobia. At least a little bit. One time I had to sleep in a van. I was camping and we didn't have a tent. So I slept in a van and we like laid the seats down and put an air mattress on top of them. And it was tall enough that the roof of the van wasn't that far from my nose. And that was kind of scary. No lie. I was really struggling to sleep, actually, but anyways, here I am just talking about my fears. Yeah, these tweezers, they're quite nice. They're from like bought them in like a pack of stuff. Revlon Men series. But they're quite nice. They've got like a nice sturdy feel to them. They've got like this like fish scale pattern, I suppose. I like these tweezers. I use them for my eyebrows. Tweezing things, I guess. I'm gonna try another pair, actually. But maybe actually I should move on to... I have this other tool. And on this end it has a fluffy pick, but we don't have to worry about the fluffy. Or on this end it has a little fluffy ball. My roommate's cat actually found this, and she kind of like licked it, and now it's kind of like weird looking, but this end is fine. And I don't know, she's weird. Maybe it wasn't even this one, but she really likes Q-tips too. I'm just gonna use this, by the way, just to lightly try to see if I can get it to move, to try and lift off of your eye, if that's okay. So I'm just gonna use a lot of focus, but just gonna hold you here. Yeah, just like that, it's okay? Good. Yeah, she really likes Q-tips, and hair ties. Do I have one around me right now? I don't think so. I have these hair ties that are like, they're like spirally. And she just loves them. She's steal some. I don't even have very many left. And yeah, I find them all over the house. Or sometimes they just go missing. Bobby pins too. If I put a bobby pin on a table, if I had a bobby pin in my hair and I just like put it on my desk that's beside my bed, she will knock them off. She's so cute though. Her name's Moss. Yeah. And I tell you, Tigger is so much more chill, but also so much crazier. Nothing yet. In his own way, he's very vocal. He's a very vocal cat. He's always got something to say. He likes to scream at me, but right now he's actually sleeping on my bed. How you doing, by the way? Still going well? Everything on my end looks good. Nothing to really be concerned with. I know we'll be able to get this out in due time. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything or getting removed, but like I said, nothing to worry about. We'll be here for as long as necessary. It's definitely really on there. It's almost like, yeah, almost like a super glue or something. Just kind of crazy. Wonder how that happened, or maybe there's just like a suction on your eye that's making it. Who knows? Who can be sure, you know? Maybe once we remove it, I can perform some tests. I'm sure you'd like to know. I went on a bit of a trip just last weekend, just to a major city. It's just like 2-hour drive away. And it was really nice. I went to my favorite restaurant. It's really good. They have ginger beef there, which I don't know if you knew this, but that's a Canadian thing, I guess. It was invented, how would you say that, like for a recipe? Created? I think created. A Chinese man who lived in Calgary created the recipe. And I guess he wanted something that would like kind of mix the cuisine that he was used to. That would be more like marketable or palatable to Canadians. So he made ginger beef. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. You know, it's funny, I really wasn't a huge ginger fan. This restaurant, they use, like, because I eat fish, but I don't eat meat. So they use, like, they're vegan. Anyways, I've never had ginger beef before, and this is like my first time ever even getting the opportunity to try it. There's very little vegan restaurants where I live. Well, there's basically like actually none where I live, but even like in the surrounding areas, I feel like it's pretty hard to find stuff. Anyways, never got the opportunity to try it, and I was like, why not? I don't know, I hear people talk about it. And I fell in love with it. It was so good. It was life-changing. Just thinking about it makes me really want some. Anyways, I got to have ginger beef again. And now it's like, I love ginger beef. Or I love ginger, sorry. Like I was saying, I really was never a ginger fan either. Which is why I was nervous to even try ginger beef. This thing is really stuck on there. But then gave it a go. Now I love ginger. And even when I went for my trip to Portland, I was just craving ginger beef. But there's no ginger beef there, so we just got sushi and I just got ginger. And then I would eat it with popcorn. Like just the pickled ginger. And it was so good. I was just eating pickled ginger. I make my own pickled ginger, just like a quick pickle at home. Because I love ginger now. I eat a lot of it actually. It's really good. One thing I do, it's a great tip. If you ever want gingery something, like a stir fry even, what I do is I just take honey garlic sauce. I can't find like a good ginger sauce. Like, you know, they have those jars in the grocery store. Oops, sorry. That, let me just hold you steady. That, you're doing really good, by the way, even keeping your eyes really open. That, like, they have jars that you can make stir fries with, like teriyaki, honey garlic sauce, even like different curries and stuff. But they don't really, I haven't been a good ginger one, so I just use honey garlic and then I just add ginger to it. So good. Okay. Hope you don't mind me ranting about my cuisine. My food preference. I don't know what I would do to describe that. Not cuisine. Ranting about food, I guess. I'm just taking a look here. Can you just open as wide as you can for me? I don't think it's moved at all, sadly. Let me try and use my other pair of tweezers. So, these ones, they're still like a stainless steel, but they are, as you can tell, much more precise. I find that they can get a bit tricky to actually grip stuff. These I think get a better grip, but these are very, very precise. And they have this really nice angle. See that? And I think it just really helps me get a better angle to get the object out. So we're going to be using these. I'm just going to try and hold your face here. I'm just going to gently let me grab my cotton pad here. You still doing okay? Everything's looking good. I think we're making progress, even though it may not feel like it. Just gotta keep trying, you know. And I believe that we'll get this out of your eye. Just a little bit of work. I'm so sorry. Look at Did you have anything for lunch yet? I know it's kind of, I guess it's noon, but, I had an apple with yogurt, Greek yogurt, peanut butter, and, like, pecans on top. I'm starting to get hungry again. I don't know what I'm gonna eat for lunch. I don't know, actually. All this talk of ginger makes me just want ginger beef, or like a salmon or Mackie roll would be so good. Like, I'd love that right about now. Good salmon and Mackie roll with like some pickled ginger on the side would be so good. I would quite enjoy that. Do you like sushi? We should go out sometime. I know a restaurant that has lots of different other options too, like stir fries and stuff. But they make such a good salmon Mackie roll. I just really like raw salmon. I actually had fish and chips for dinner last night. I don't know if I told you, but it was my younger brother's birthday. And so, took him out for dinner. We went out for fish and chips, which is good. But the fish place that we like has amazing fish. They do fish so well, but I don't like their chips. I don't like their french fries. And sometimes they're good. Like, they're pretty good, not perfect. And then other times they're just kind of bad. I feel like they, like, just cook them for too long, and they're not a great shape, and I don't know. I also think maybe they could clean the oil a little bit more, the frying oil. I think sometimes it's a little dirty, but I actually don't really know what I'm talking about. I don't know, there's just something about them I just don't love, and I struggle because the fish is so good, and it's the best fish place near us. But honestly, after I eat the fish, I'm pretty full anyways. I don't even really need the chips. Because they give you big pieces, you know. Anyways, he didn't get a dessert. We were, like, I thought somebody else was getting him a dessert. They, like, told me. But I don't think they did. So anyways, I was thinking about going out today, actually, and getting him his favorite dessert. Which I guess is a chocolate croissant. They're pretty good. They're like, you know, they've got that little chocolate center, and then they got like icing sugar on top. I got another friend to like sneakily ask him, like, ask what's his favorite dessert? What's his favorite baked good? That's what he said. And I know a bakery near me that does a good chocolate croissant, but I'm also worried what if they don't have any, you know, like, wouldn't that suck? But I've kind of been, like, chronically bad at birthdays my whole life. I've been bad at birthdays. So I've been, like, putting actual effort into being better. I just have really bad time sense and day sense. Sometimes I just don't know what day it is, and then I really am bad at like understanding that, like, okay, if you have one more week, that's 7 days, and I'm a busy person and I forget. It's my fault, it really is. I also have been like very poor most of my life, which makes birthdays even harder in my opinion. Like, if you're rich, birthdays are automatically easier. I'm a little bit more stapled with money, so I'm able to buy gifts for people. Normally I would just like make something, or make a card or something. I don't know, try my best. Anyways, we can all be better people. We can all be better friends. So if there's something that you don't think you're great at, I believe you you can improve on it. You're not gonna be perfect. It's not gonna change overnight, but if you make genuine effort. Yeah. I have another tweezer here. I'm just gonna begin using this. Also, I'm probably gonna go see Send Help this Tuesday because Cineplex is doing like $5 Tuesdays. I think it's still on, hopefully. And I really want to see it. I'm a huge Evil Dead fan, as you know. Huge Evil Dead fan, so I love Sam Raimi. And he doesn't really put out a lot of new stuff. Did he write Send Help or just direct it? I'm not sure. Either way, even if he just directed it, I am very excited because he is such an incredible director. I mean, even the original Spider-Man's, the early 2000s, Tobey Maguire Spider-Man's, I mean, he just did like the most phenomenal job with those. And he's just such a fun, weird director. So I'm very excited. I'm very, very excited. Yeah, hopefully they still have the $5 movie. It's a pretty good deal. But I remember there was a time in my life where they would have Toonie Tuesdays. Not Cineplex, it was at a different, like, local theater. $5 is still, like, pretty good deal. But Toonie Tuesdays, I mean, you can't beat that. You go see a movie for a Toonie? Okay. It's too perfect. Also, anybody that makes fun of Canadians for saying toonies or loonies, what the freak? Because a loony is literally because it has a loon. It's a bird on the loony, you know, so we call it a loony. Toonie is just two loonies. It's funny, it's clever, it's whimsical. It's whimsical and fun. People have no whimsy. People have no fun. Except for me and you. We will fight the non-whimsical. Do you have any week plans? Anything planned for the week? No, other than the gym and Send Help, no other plans. That's not like work related. I'm just gonna grab, I have this micellar water. I'm just gonna grab a little bit of it. I'm just gonna be putting a tiny bit onto a cotton pad. Wiping the eye. Okay. I'm such a homebody though that normally I don't have a lot of plans for the week. I do go to the gym, which I both like and don't like. I just love being at home. I love playing video games, watching movies, laying in bed with my cats. That to me sounds beautiful. But also being out into the world is expensive, so it's hard to, you know. Okay. Okay, let's just go back to our original tweezers. I really think that we have a solid shot at getting this out of your eye now. It it's definitely been kind of lifting. It's been like even around the edges and the center. I think if I can just get a good grip on it, I can just lightly slip it off the eye. And yeah, I'm really happy that this experience has caused you zero discomfort. Maybe like a little bit of, it's a bit weird, but I'm glad that you're feeling good. And then once we get this out, yeah, very exciting. Give myself a little pat on the back. I told you I was experienced, you know, I know what I'm doing. You can always come to me for these weird requests. Even if we weren't supposed to meet that day, if this ever happens again, call me up. I will be there. I'll be free that day. Just know it. Okay, let's do this. Just need a good grip on it. Just stay still, open. And that's it. Crazy how tiny it is. Like, probably looked so much bigger in your eye. I'm just going to lightly place it on my cotton pad. Keep this for safekeeping so I can do some experiments on it, testing. Well, there we are. We have finished. Thank you for putting your faith in my hands. I will always be here to help you, even in such weird, mysterious circumstances. Maybe we'll never figure out who or what did this, but at least we have friendship to rely on. So yeah, okay. I am glad that that's all done. Did you know I make stickers? This is one of my stickers right here. It's this ladybug crossing sticker. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like 9 different ladybugs just crawling along. It's like a stop sign. I just think it's so cute. I have so many whimsical, fun designs. I have art prints as well, if you're more interested in that. You can decorate your room or your walls. Sketchbooks, scrapbooks, send it to a friend as a postcard, whatever you want. Stickers. Well, of course, different sizing. It would mean a lot to me if you checked out my art. It's all hand-drawn by me, okay? No AI, right? It's just me on my little iPad. And yeah, thank you guys so much for supporting me, even just by watching this video. I really can't thank you guys enough. I love you all, and thank you so much.